So what to do, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy D Dynamite here, aka Mr. BoxingDot.com, aka Mr. Holla at your motherfucking boy. So I'm in the building, man, and I'm talking about the fight that we've all been waiting for, man. The fight that boxing fans for a while have been talking about. Boxing fans all over the world have been wondering who's the best welterweight after Floyd Mayweather, and we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out on Saturday, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Keith Thurman versus Shawn Porter is a fight that we've all wanted to see for a while now, and it's finally happened, man. It's finally happening. And all I can think about is I just want everybody to be safe. I just want Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter to be safe going into the ring. I want this fight to happen without any hiccups, any quirks, anything that would prevent this fight from happening. I just want everyone to be healthy. I want everyone to take their vitamin C. I want to see everybody just doing everything necessary in order to ensure that this fight happens, man, because I am excited about this fight and I just want it to happen, and that's all. You know what I mean? So with all that bullshit out the window, man, you know what I mean? This fight's happening, and I'm here to break it down, man. I'm here to give you my thoughts on this shit. Now, you know, overall, man, when you look at this fight, you have to think to yourself, this is a very competitive fight, man. This is a very competitive fight, and these are the kind of fights that boxing is built on. These are the kind of fights that build boxing, man, and, you know, we're finally getting something like that. You know, it hasn't been that long. We've been doing all right in boxing. But anyway, aside from all that shit, man. So let's look at this fight, man. Now, when you look at these two fighters, man, and you compare their attributes, they're very comparable, man. I mean, honestly, and that's, to me, what makes a competitive fight, man. You look at the speed. You know, Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter, very fast guys, very young guys. You look at the weight, they're both true welterweights. You look at the power, you see that Keith Thurman does have an advantage in the power category. But Shawn Porter has power too. You know what I mean? You look at the technical boxing skills, I would give that edge to Keith Thurman. But I would say that Shawn Porter's not too far behind in that aspect. And then you look at the intangible things. You look at the age, you look at the chin, you look at the heart, and all those things are very strong for both fighters, man. So you look at this fight as a very, very comparable fight, man. You look at the record, man. Their records, their resumes are also very comparable. No one fighter has way more experience than the other. We could pretty much say that their experiences are pretty comparable as well, man. And we're just dealing with a really good fight here, man. Now, overall, man, I think that the difference in this fight is going to be decided in two things, man. I think that Keith Thurman's power and Keith Thurman's style are going to be the difference makers in this fight, okay? Now, Shawn Porter is one of those guys who he comes forward, man. He's a very come-forward guy. He throws a lot of punches, and, you know, and that's just him. He smothers your punches. He comes straight at you. He likes to bully and out-strength his opponents, you know, and just outworks them overall, man. If you're fighting somebody like a Shawn Porter, man, you got to be in shape, okay? You're not going to be eating motherfucking chili dogs the night before the fight and expect to win against Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is in tremendous shape. He's a tremendous athlete, okay? And you're not going to come in there half-assing against Shawn Porter and win. Case in point, Adrian Broner, man. Adrian Broner overall just was not in a good enough shape in order to beat Shawn Porter. Skill-wise, he had the advantage. But if your conditioning isn't there, you're not going to beat Shawn Porter. It's just not going to happen. All right? Shawn Porter is one of those Timothy Bradley type dudes, man. And, you know, you just have to be there with him conditioning-wise in order to compete. And that's just all there is to it. Now, I think Keith Thurman is going to be there. I think that his conditioning is going to be there. I think that Keith Thurman is going to come in shape, and I think that he's going to be able. I don't think that that's going to be a problem in this fight, man. I don't. But to go back to what I think is going to be one of the major factors in this fight, I think that Keith Thurman's power, coupled with his style, is going to do it for Shawn Porter, man. All right, now, I don't know how many of you guys have seen the footage of them sparring, but I have, man. And that served as a very good reference point as to what I'm talking about here. Okay. When you watch that sparring footage, okay, you can see Shawn Porter being very aggressive as he always is. All right. And you can see him getting caught with very flush, very clean shots. Okay. Which leads me to my point. Shawn Porter's aggression, all right, and punches and bunches strategy, to me, is going to serve as counterproductive in this fight. Okay. Keith Thurman is a natural counterpuncher. Okay. You come at him with a large, punching in bunches, it's bound that you're going to get clipped with something big. All right. And when you couple that counterpunching ability with Keith Thurman's power, is Shawn Porter going to be able to survive? Okay. Is Shawn Porter going to be able to walk away from those shots? And I just don't think so. Okay. All right. Case in point, the Adrian Broner fight, man. We watched Shawn Porter going. We saw him get clipped with something big, and he was hurt. Make no mistake, Shawn Porter was hurt after that drop by Adrian Broner, man. And it was a left hook that dropped Shawn Porter. Okay. What are the punches that Keith Thurman loves to throw? Left hooks. Okay. Not saying that this fight is going to end because of some random ass left hook, but it's just something to watch for. Okay. Keith Thurman is not the best boxer ever. He's not Guillermo Rigondeaux. But the technical skill that he does possess is going to create a huge problem for Shawn Porter going into this fight. Okay. And those are my thoughts, man. I really think that Keith Thurman is going to end up knocking out Shawn Porter in this fight, man. And it's going to be a knockout for the ages, man. For the ages. And it will crown Keith Thurman as king of the welterweight division. All right. Do I think he's going to wear that crown long? I don't know. But I do think he's going to make it past Shawn Porter. And I do think that it's going to be a fight that motherfuckers might want to consider DVRing. Okay. Now, that's all there is to it, man. I mean, let me know what you guys think, man. I'm just excited for this fight. Again, man, I just pray that everybody makes it in the ring okay. Nobody breaks their ankle. Nobody catches a cold. Nobody, nobody's cat dies. No funny shit happens before the fight. And both fighters can come into the ring at 100% or close to 100% and give us a good fight, man. But again, let me know what you guys think. Hit me up on Twitter, Box Capital X or Capital X Die. You can also hit me up on Facebook, Box -sign or -sign Die. But until next time, it's your boy D Dynamite, man. I'm signing the fuck out. Holla at your motherfucking boy.